Hey everyone, welcome back to Poplar Preparedness. This is another subscriber update. We have reports coming from around the world and around the country. This is for the 10th of January that you'll be getting this. These reports have been accumulating over the last week. For those of you who are concerned about my health that I mentioned yesterday that I thought I might have the cough, I did test negative for that and I am feeling a whole lot better. So I got a different kind of virus yesterday apparently. It was rough for a day, but I am better now. Thank you all for your well wishes and such. Let's hop right into it. Nicole L. in Holland, Michigan says, for a month there have been no frozen Tyson chickens. Today, butter 80% cleaned out. Pillsbury, 90% empty. Gallon water, 80% empty. Ramen noodles, 95% empty. Ritz crackers, gone. Laundry soap, 80% empty. Frozen veg, 80% gone. Most stuff, 50% less stocked. Spices, almost cleaned out again. Large bags of flour, gone. Only the half sizes available. Sugar was completely gone. It's the worst I've seen in my life. Once again, that is in Michigan. Tracy D has some pictures, so those are going to be here on the screen. Greetings from southeastern Ohio. My area is being hit harder than it has throughout the entire cough debacle. I was at two different Dollar Generals this week, and what I have seen is alarming. The first store, I was mainly in the medicine aisles, and the second was mostly in the grocery areas. All right, and Canadian Cabin Girl says, I'm in northeastern Ontario, and I went shopping in the city of Sudbury yesterday. Giant Tiger, no ravioli, fresh tomatoes, barely any ramen noodles, no soda crackers, no concentrate OJ, and no tuna. Food basics, no soda crackers, no OJ, some produce hikes, not much ramen noodles, and low on tuna. Went to 3 different Dollarama stores, all very low and no tomato paste. No tomato sauces and very low on Cheese Whiz. Low on bread, pasta, canned soups, no ramen noodles, and no soda crackers. Also, I haven't seen rice-a-roni since early fall in any of the stores. So we are seeing that across Canada. We're seeing a shortage of ramen noodles up in Canada as well as the western United States. East coast of the U.S. still seems to have ramen noodles and lots of them. Roseanne from Toms River, New Jersey says, went to ShopRite on Route 37 to pick up just a few items. When I saw the shortages, I kind of freaked out. Cold medicines practically wiped clean. Managed to purchase a few boxes of Mucinex. Needed a new thermometer. Practically wiped clean. Just one kind available and maybe only 10 or less left. Juice case. Practically wiped clean. No ShopRite brand of floor dusting cloths or wet pads. Just a few boxes of Swiffer cloths and a couple of wet pads. Eggs were well stocked, and they had a few packages of Oscar Mayer honey turkey, which they had been out of for several weeks. Frozen foods looked well stocked. Prices on all food are rising each time I enter a store. Audra has a picture, which is going to be on the screen here. This pic was from my local Walmart in Midlothian, Texas. There hasn't been, nor are we expecting, any sort of weather event that would cause people to panic buy. There just simply is no bread. Messy Jessie from New Zealand says, here we have many gaps. Does not seem to refill to the usual levels. Here we have gaps in tomato, pasta, rice, ramen, tomato-based products, sauces, etc. Flour, sugar, yeast. Many baking products are low. We had a food oil shortage, but it's okay-ish now. Canned food a lot lower. Toilet paper and water low. Vivian P. says, our salad aisle was 99.9% depleted. It was kind of freaky because I'd seen it low but not depleted before. Schnucks, Lindenwood, St. Charles, Missouri. I believe that's the store and then the area. Rest of the store was hit and miss, completely gone or very low on other items. There is something wrong with the cracker industry. My father was complaining all summer about no crackers of any kind in 3 counties, and that is coming from Missouri. We have seen cracker shortages across the U.S. It seems to be mostly in the East Coast, but let me know what you guys are getting cracker-wise on the West Coast. Wendy, Great Lakes region food shortage is now visible at Wegmans. Snack, cake, and crackers and water. Wegmans has kept things well stocked throughout the sea. They are removing shelves and playing the facing game now. Aldi looks to be having a difficult time getting deliveries. Cream cheese, pasta, canned fruit have been missing for 3 weeks. The coffee creamer has been on back order for over a month. Coffee prices went up $1.50 overnight. The cereal selection since early December has been shredded wheat and corn flakes. They make a comment that even their kids have changed party allegiances due to the shortage of deli meats. Put it a little more colorfully. On the bright side, they're hearing in their hospitals in their area are rehiring people that were let go because they did not comply. Rico says, I got a phone call today being told that there was no meat at the supermarket. Was asked what was going on, and I said, you clearly don't watch the news or take note of anything at all, do you? How they had not noticed all the big holes when grocery shopping is beyond me. Both the biggest supermarket chains, Woolworths and Coles, here on the Gold Coast of Australia, which is near Brisbane, have now put a 2-pack limit on meat. Super Butcher, which is very well known here, also sent out an email saying that they are low supply of meat also. It's amazing how people can be oblivious to the shortages all around them, even when staring them in the face. Even when signs go up at stores, people just assume that things are just still normal. Butterfly says, seeing about the same in Georgia, referring to just general shortages that I was seeing here in Pittsburgh. Caroline L. says, Family Dollar on the 5th of January, Madison County, Ohio, shelves still low. Low mac and cheese, canned milk, bread, just about everything. They were stocking shelves while I was there. Easter candy was out already, filling shelves where normally the Valentine's candy would be. Eggs were well stocked, but they had a different brand in to fill it. Cashier asked me what the price of the eggs was. They must be changing to the new $2.50 price while it was still $1.95 today. Sophia M. in Washington State says, today I went to pick up some products from my local Fred Meyer, and there were a lot of customers, and their shopping carts were all full, and that is not a normal thing for me to see there. Produce was very bare. There was a lot of holes in shelves, and there were a few things on my list that I could not only find, nor could I find substitutes for. I kept hearing food shortage from people in the store. Employees were telling this couple to get it while you can because it's not going to get better anytime soon. It looked like a lot like panic buying to me, so of course I did get a little extra just to be on the safe side from Washington State. Mama G says, yep, the milk and egg aisle at my grocery was completely bare. Husband had to go store hopping for 5 days to get eggs. Kelowna, BC. Chicken very sparse. Price keeps going up. Stores were doing surprisingly well over Christmas, but after New Year's, the gaping holes in aisles are coming back. Maybe the bird flu is being spread through the bird feed. We also have reports that it might be the inspectors, and the normal thing that they say is that wild birds have it, and as they relieve themselves as they fly over these type of buildings, they can infect the captive populations who are very susceptible to disease because of their living conditions. Mary Ann A. said, I did some shopping here in San Antonio yesterday, so Texas, at Sam's Club and local HEB, Sam's had no jasmine rice and very limited long grain and basmati rice. Milk seemed low, and bread was low and old. As for HEB, its shelves were very low on all canned goods, all fresh milk, almost no chips, and very low on sliced cheese and lunch meat. The medication aisle was completely decimated. I grabbed the very last bag of cough drops. Fresh food seems to be fully stocked. Terry S. says cream cheese was wiped out at our Publix here in Florida. Rare Hunting with Kenneth says Walmart's meat are very low. Been that way before Thanksgiving. Don't really shop meats at Walmart. I was just being nosy. I'm in Arkansas. Thank you for being nosy. Laura A. says, update from Central New Jersey. I went to a Walmart yet again for cat food. I hoped that while they were closed down for the deep cleaning, they would be able to stock shelves. Not one can of any brand. Zero. I was looking for the new Vicks Vapor Rub stick. I thought it would be nice to have to get Vicks in my hands if I needed it. There was a spot for it, but no product on the shelf. Also, no Theraflu, name brand or generic. No cough syrup, no NyQuil, no Dayquil. Again, no brand name or generic. Tylenol was spotty. Only large bottles of name brand, which are pricey. Fortunately, I have plain old Vicks, also completely absent from the shelves, and Tylenol and even Theraflu. So good for you for stocking up beforehand, right? Mary Kay says, Phoenix update. Steve, after your recent report and seeing others on the China buying up corn issues, I checked the cereal aisle shelves at several stores yesterday. For any breakfast cereals made from corn, I skidded into home plate barely by being able to buy the last box of corn flakes at one store. Managed to score one box of store brand Chex at the other store. Basically, any store's cereal aisles looked completely ravaged. All corn cereal products gone. Once again, this is from the Phoenix, Arizona area. Also, yellow cornmeal bags, not white, for masa for making corn tortillas, mostly gone. Above stores I shopped were Walmart, Safeway, Albertsons, Kroger, and 99-cent store. We'll check for popcorn. Alita H. says, I'm in central New Mexico, absolutely no heavy cream in stores. I've been to the last couple of days. If you didn't catch the last two subscriber updates that are going to be here and here, if you want to click through those and hear more reports.